Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Nique Chats, my magic and mostly mentalism review show. My name is Nick Tan, and on today's episode, I'll be chatting with you guys about Passkeys by Louis Laval over at Mindhouse. So hi again guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for showing up, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for spending some time with me today. So it's been a busy month for me. Well, based on past years kind of experience, right? February has always been kind of like a quiet month because of the kind of markets that I tend to work in, and it being the Chinese New Year season. So I tend to not be really busy, but this year I'm really thankful that I've managed to get quite a bit of work in, and it's been quite a good month for me. All right, so I'm really happy about that. But yeah, I've completed my work for February. Well, not exactly. I've got one more to do next week, but more or less I'm done, and I've got some time, so I thought I'd get back to doing some of these videos for you guys. So on today's episode, I'll be chatting with you about something that is released by Louis Laval over at Mindhouse. Okay, so if you've watched my channel for some time, you will know that I'm quite a big fan of Louis Laval and stuff that he puts out. His approaches to this kind of slightly kind of psychic approach to mentalism. I find it quite inspiring, even though I don't get to perform it that often, right? This style of mentalism, but nonetheless, I've always found it to be, inspiring, and it's something that kind of broadens my perspective when it comes to performing. So on today's episode, I'll be chatting with you about something called Passkeys. Okay, now it's going to be something that, well, I think it's going to be a little bit difficult to review, because, well, I do want to give you guys as much information as I can, because, I want you to make, an informed purchase decision, that's what this show is about, right? But also, on the other hand, it's going to be really difficult to tell you exactly what these things are as well, because I don't want to give too much away. But I'll do my best, all right, in telling you what this is without telling you exactly what it is. So right off the bat, Passkeys is something for Apple users, okay, because it deals with passes, all right, that are stored in your Apple Wallet, okay, which is an app on the iPhone. Okay, so if you happen to be using an Android, then this isn't for you, all right. As it is sold, it won't work for you, okay, but I do have a kind of little workaround, because, well, just using the concept alone, all right, for Passkeys, I think it can be really very easily adapted to Android, all right, for you to perform a version of it, okay, and I'll tell you guys about it at the end of this video. So on your iPhone, there's an app called your Apple Wallet. Okay, and in your Apple Wallet, you can store all kinds of information, all right, your cards, your credit cards, for example, and also things like boarding passes, and tickets and things like that, right? So what Louis has done is he has created a set of these passes, okay, for you to store in your Apple Wallet. Okay, and with these passes, you can perform some really simple, all right, but still quite effective bits of mentalism. So when I first saw this idea, what came to my mind immediately was, those kinds of, pocket mentalism cards, that you would get from, maybe, Paul Canazzo, for example, over at Mental Voyage, right? Those, cards that you keep in your wallet, and you can use them to perform, simple word tasks, intuition tasks and things like that. This is kind of like a version of that, all right, but it is just stored in your phone, all right, because it forms part of your Apple Wallet and your phone is with you all the time, so there's nothing else to carry on you. So what do you get when you purchase Passkeys? Well, Passkeys comes with a PDF, okay, I believe it's like a 26 page PDF explaining to you exactly how to use each of the Passkeys. Along with the PDF, you also receive 6 of these passes for you to put into your Apple Wallet, okay, and instructions on how to load them into your wallet will also be given to you. I managed to do it quite easily. There will also be a really short video as well, a tutorial video that is just shy of like, I don't know, 9 or 10 minutes long of Louis himself, all right, demonstrating to you the physical moves that you will need to learn in order to perform Passkeys. So there are 3 main kinds of effects that you can perform with the passes that you get with Passkeys. Okay, so first of all, there is a peek. All right, so a spectator makes a drawing onto a business card and you will be able to duplicate it. Okay, you will get the information. There is also a kind of word test book test kind of an effect in there. There is also one where you can kind of test the intuition of your spectator, okay, in the form of like psychological forces. So what I'm going to do now is I will just look at each of the passes, okay, and I'll just briefly describe them to you. Again, it's difficult to kind of talk about them too much in great detail because I don't want to accidentally give away method, right? But I will just kind of, I don't know, flash it to you, so that you roughly know what it is you are getting. Alright, so here we go. First up, we're going to talk about this one that is called the Artiste card, I think. Well, it's kind of like a membership card for a mind reading club, I think. It states here the Mind House Academy of Arts, and it states that you, the performer, you are versed in mind reading and influence. So what this pass allows you to do is a drawing duplication. Alright, so a spectator, is asked to make a drawing onto one of your business cards. It's held face down, and you call attention to this card that you have. Alright, and you state that you're a member of this club perhaps, and you explain to them a little bit of what you do, and then from there you have the information. Okay, and you are able to duplicate the spectator's drawing. Next up, the next pass is, I hope I don't pronounce this wrongly, it's the S.Teov Institute. Again, it's kind of like a psychological testing institute, and this is like kind of like an access key, all right, because it states access key, hold near reader. Okay, so I think it's kind of like a key to unlock a door, perhaps, at this facility. And again, what this pass allows you to do is a drawing duplication. Okay, so exactly the same as the first one, all right, the artiste one, but this one gives you a different kind of a look, I think, all right? So, but the method is the same. It works the same way. Spectator makes a drawing. You show them this card. You tell them that, you're a member of this club, perhaps, or of this facility. And from there, you have the information. You are able to duplicate their drawing. So the next pass is something called Travel Buddy, okay? And I think this is kind of like a membership card for you to purchase tickets, for your holiday, perhaps. And this is the one that you use for the word test. Okay, so how this looks is, you bring up, this pass, you flash it to your spectator, you have them think of any one of the places of interest that are listed over here. Okay, and then from there, the phone goes aside and you are able to now reveal the country that they are just thinking of. So the next pass is called Louvre, okay, and this is the one that you use to perform your psychological forces, all right, with the spectator. So this one it looks like a kind of an annual pass, to the Louvre, right? Very famous art gallery, and on it you will see some of these, psychological forces. So in this case, you would first perform your forces, and then you would show them, the pass, okay? And, depending on your success rate, the effect kind of goes into different directions. And Lewis gives you nice justifications in case they just get one or two or all three correct. So on top of these first four, there are also two more, all right? These are boarding passes, all right? One is for EasyJet, and the other is for Delta. What these two passes allow you to do is it allows you another peak system. Okay, so a spectator can, I don't know, they can write a name onto a business card or make a drawing, and during the course of showing them this pass, okay, you are able to reveal the information that they have written on the card as well. These two boarding passes, the peak system is different than the one that we discussed earlier, right? The one dealing with the artiste and the S.Teov Institute passes, all right? The peaks are different, all right? So you get two different kinds of peaks with the Passkeys system. All right, but that's it, you get these 6 passes, all right, for you to input into your Apple Wallet. And with these 6 passes, you are able to perform a drawing duplication, a name reveal, a word reveal, and demonstrate some psychological forces as well. So I haven't seen any mentalism stuff that has been put into an Apple Wallet before, and well, as long as you have your phone with you, I think there's really no harm in having these things with you because you will have your phone with you all the time. In fact, on my phone, all right, I already do carry in the form of photo albums, Okay, some routines that I can perform with some images that I have just designed by myself. One of the routines in my photo album is actually Iris by Louis Laval as well. Okay, so you can perform that kind of an effect, you know, without using the physical card that comes with these sorts of effects. So I think the angle that Louis has taken here is that, you know, these are just passes, you know, regular passes that are in your wallet, right, in your Apple Wallet. Now, if you are an Android user, I don't see a problem with, you know, just using, you know, and creating your own images, you know, using the concepts, all right, from Passkeys, just creating some images that you can just store on an album, you know, in your photo album, right, on your phone, and use them like that as well. Okay, they will serve a similar purpose. It's just that you don't have the presentational angle of, you know, using your Apple Wallet, right? Using stuff that you have in your digital wallet. But if you are an Android user, you know, I think that is a really simple workaround, you know, to utilize the concepts in Passkeys. Alright, but that's all I have to say about Passkeys. You know, it's stuff that you can carry around with you all the time in your Apple Wallet. Okay, so it takes up no space, and you know, you will have stuff that you can perform just with your phone with you. I want to thank Louis Laval over at Mindhouse for very kindly sending this over to me so that I can have a look at it and chat about it with you guys on this show. If you'd like to pick up Passkeys for yourself, do look up the link in the description box down below. Alright, but that's all for today's episode, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it as well. Till the next episode, do stay safe, take care of yourselves, have fun with your magic and your mentalism, and I will see you on the next episode of Nique Chats.